the St. Laurence Vikings. senior, number 13 is Cullen Cosme. A 6'7" senior is number 15, Luke Musakis. And at 6'5", a junior, number 23 is Nick Harrell. The Crusaders are coached by Bobby Fraser, assisted by Sean O'Reilly, and assisted by Jim Bunty. Now I'm going to ask everybody in the crowd, because this is a special day, to acknowledge our seniors. So let's get a little crazy for the St. Laurence Vikings. Starting at guard, a 6'4" senior, number 1, Darius Wilson. Also at guard, a 6'3" senior, number 3, Gabe Metzger. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 4, Jalen Hamilton. At guard, a 6'2" senior, number 5, Aaron Rutherford. And at forward, a 6'5" senior, number 15, Aaron Martin. The Vikings are coached by Ryan Burke, assisted by TJ Cobbs and Jim Tracy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Viking Court as the Viking Senior Day. The last game of the year is against Brother Rice. Kane, how do you feel about this one?
I'm feeling good. It was sad this game got canceled. Actually supposed to play a week or two ago, but it's fitting that it's Senior Day.
All right, here we go.
St. Lawrence Brother Rice never gets old.
I participated in many of these rivalries, and I got to tell you, there's not much better than this.
No, it doesn't matter what the sport is. As Darius Wilson looking for Hamilton, can't get it to fall, and a foul on the Vikings.
Early foul on J. Ham there.
So as you mentioned, it's Senior Day. We look at this Vikings starting lineup. It is all seniors. You got Darius Wilson at guard. You got Jalen Hamilton also at guard, and you got Aaron Wofford, Gabe Metzger, and Eddie Martin in the back.
Very senior-heavy team, as you can see, but the Viking bench is very deep. You got J.J. Rea, who's been hot from 3 lately. DJ Hellwig's also been very good off the bench. This team is nothing to mess with.
Take a look at the Brother Rice lineup. You got Frank Kania at forward. You got Ahmed Henderson and Colin Cosme at the guards. Luke Mustakis at power forward. And Nick Harrell. As Rice will score first, and that's Frank Kania. Brother Rice has not lost a game all year. We mentioned this in a previous broadcast. The Vikings are kind of a positionless basketball team. You saw there Aaron Wofford is taking it up. Byron Burt's going to throw a lot of different looks at you if you're an opposing team.
And I know about this Brother Rice team. I was told from Eddie Martin, I got a scouting report from him earlier. He said Colin Cosme is the leader of the team. Ahmad Henderson has been playing the best as of late. Mustakis is a 6'7" forward, but he's more of a stretch forward than in the paint. And Garrett Green is out with an injury, and in his place is Nick Harrell.
That was a great scouting report there from Eddie Martin.
I don't know if he gave me too much or not, but I didn't reveal anything. I'm Fort Knox.
Speaking of Eddie Martin, he actually was at Brother Rice for his freshman year.
This game has to hit hard for him.
I was there when we found out the game was canceled, and he told me he was heartbroken. He told me, listen to this, Kevin, that he shot the day before, he shot in his alley till midnight.
Ooh, that's a man who does not want to lose this game. This game means so much to him. Talking to him all week, he is so ready for this game. I texted him before. The morale of the team seems very good.
As it looks like he got a steal there, but they call it a foul.
Eddie seems to be limping a little bit. Hopefully that's just a little shaken up bruise.
He also did not seem to like that call, but it's already a second foul.
Mustakis is going to pass it in to point guard Ahmad Henderson as Brandon McCoy checks in for Jalen Hamilton.
You mentioned the bench. Brandon McCoy's been a huge piece off the bench.
Totally forgot about him. He's probably the sixth man of this team.
McCoy came in for Jalen Hamilton at the guard.
Cullen drives.
Nope.
Nope.
No foul, and it's Vikings ball.
Eddie told me Cullen is not the most skilled person on this team, but he is the alpha of the team. What he says goes. And that's what you want out of a senior point guard.
I'm sorry, I take that back. Brother Rice has actually lost one game, but they're 12-1. Very good record. Head coach is Bobby Frazier. He's been rallying the boys this year. One of the best teams in the state this year has been Brother Rice.
Little fun fact about Bobby Frazier. He won a national championship in North Carolina. And Eddie Martin attempted a three. Hopefully the Vikings can get the lid off the basket. It's only 2-0 in a few minutes into the first quarter. Tumo's diving on the ground.
For Wilson, they're going to call it jump ball.
Possession Air Vikings. Vikings would have a better record than 7-3 if they played more games. They'd probably be, you know what, I'll say it. They'll probably be 10-3.
It's a good, respectable prediction. Yeah, it sucks this year that there's no state championship because the Vikings basketball team has been rolling this year with a lot of credit goes to new head coach Byron Burt.
I love the way he's having this team play. He plays into his team's strength.
Martin to Metzger.
And Gabe Metzger with the reverse layup. Number 3, Gabe Metzger. Moustakis gives it back out to Cullen. Cullen gives out to Harrell. Harrell back down the Cullen.
Kicks it out. The first three-point attempt from the game is good.
That's great ball moving from Brother Rice. You do not want to have them moving the ball like that all day.
Ahmad Henderson, the freshman. I'm sorry, the sophomore. Youngest guy in that starting five for the Brother Rice. He's been great, too.
And Gabe Metzger almost saves it in, but they call it out bounds. And a fun fact about Bobby Frazier, he won a national championship at North Carolina.
Oh, you mentioned that. That's crazy.
We'd like to especially recognize tonight's sponsor, Viking Logistics. This is owned by Bill Collison, class of 92, and Mike LaRusso, class of 92. Thank you for supporting the businesses that support the St. Lawrence Vikings. Also, don't miss the 21st Annual Bracket Buster on Saturday, April 3rd, hosted by One Allegiance Brewing in Chicago Ridge. You'll be able to watch games during the Final Four, enjoy food from local restaurants such as Red Barrel and Chuck's, and new this year, we'll have a Pop-A-Shot tournament. For more information on this 21 and over fundraising event for St. Lawrence, click the link in the description below. Space is limited and this event will sell out, so grab your tickets early. All proceeds benefit St. Lawrence students.
And we are back after a quick mass timeout. It is a 5-2 Brother Rice game. Quick kick out to the sophomore, and he's got it again, his second three.
Ahmad has been red hot from 3 today so far. Starting off hot. Hopefully he cools down sometime soon.
And Lawrence is going to take a timeout after getting up a 3, and Byron Bird is very mad.
Coach Bird does not. He demands perfection, and you cannot have anything less than that.
Hopefully, he can rally the boys getting ready after this timeout, but there we'll be back.
when the Vikings and Brother Rice played last year, it was a barn burner as the Vikings won on their senior night, and it was a packed house, and the Viking faithful almost was able to storm the court, but they were not able to.
Oh, I remember that.
That was a great
Me
game.
and you were both at that game in the stands.
If they didn't have to have the game up in the balcony, we would have definitely had to storm there.
Oh, that was
Just how we stormed the football field on their homecoming as well.
it's a moment you never forget.
As Aminu Habib checks into the game for Brandon McCoy. Gabe Metzger loses the ball, drives. This out to Eddie Martin.
Out to Martin for a
Slim
second
Mamba.
three-point attempt in
No.
the game. No good, but Aminu gets the rebound. Look at that.
This game means so much to Eddie Martin. I hope he doesn't overthink what he's doing. I hope he... And a great catch by Sumo for three. Yes, sir! Nothing but net. Vikings come down by 3.
Aminu Habib is a freshman, and he really set up that play there by getting the rebound, setting up Darius Wilson to hit the 3.
He's really impressed me with not making many freshman mistakes, something you don't really get nowadays.
Another guy who's been great off the bench all year for the Vikings. Brother Rice continues to live in the paint.
Moustakis, the big man. He's been more in the paint today than from 3.
6-7. Vikings got to expect that all day today. Wilson, deep 3. No good.
Eddie
And
Martin's
been on the ground
floor.
all day, really being aggressive at that ball. Like we said, this game means a little more than the other ones to him. Nice pass. And
But
it's in by Nick Harrell.
It does mean a lot more to everyone else on the floor. This game means so much.
As we mentioned, Eddie Martin did go to Brother Rice his freshman year. Martin again for 3. He's got
Yes,
this-
sir! Slim Mamba, first 3 of the game. Also known as the Mount Greenwood Mamba. I feel like the Slim Mamba slips off the tongue a little more. What do you think, Nick?
You can go either way.
The 15-on-15 matchup, Eddie Martin versus Moustakis, is going to be one to look for all game.
Kicks it out. Brother Rice charges in the paint again. And it's going to be a penalty on Wofford.
Wofford does not agree with the call.
But yeah, I think we got to go with Mount Greenwood Mama because Eddie, a good friend of mine. I know he's been at the gym a lot lately. I don't think he wants to be called slim.
Well, he has the same problem as me. His arms are so long, you have so much muscle, but this doesn't look like it.
True.
He's got the same problem as me. We have the.
We got to get his input on that.
We talked about it. Moustakis showing his range from 3. But me and Eddie talked about it. He said, I'll just embrace the name. I said, I'll try to mix in the MTG and Slim Mamba. But I feel like the Slim Mamba really.
You can't go wrong either way.
Yeah.
Wofford, for his first points of the day. Nice move, and he gets in.
Darius Wilson and Aaron Wofford are both going Division I for football, as Sumo as a quarterback to West Point and Aaron as a wide receiver / DB to Western Michigan.
A lot of fouls been called early on in this game.
I hope they don't do this down the stretch. I don't want this to be a ref show. I want to let the kids play. I want them to determine the score, not the referees.
Your opinion on that has been, you've made it very clear.
I've been under fire recently for my word choices towards the referees.
It's senior night. It's been nice
It's
today,
senior
Kevin.
night.
J.J. Raya comes in for the Vikings for Eddie Martin. Moustakis. Might be a little mismatch there, and he gets it. He was all on the freshman. Moustakis has been hot.
Yeah, that's the only weakness with the Viking team is Aminu from 3.
Got
Yes,
it.
sir! The freshman. Number 21, Aminu Habib, making an impact early.
Man's got a pretty shot. I could tell that was going in from the start with that shot.
But the Vikings' big problem this year is definitely not having a big man that could fix against Moustakis in the paint. So that's something they have to worry about.
You're going to get a second chance. Look at Moustakis at the point.
I
Been a force all day early on.
have a feeling with Sumo's athleticism, he'll be on Moustakis all game.
They've had a couple looks on Moustakis. They had Martin on him. Now they have Darius Wilson, the best player on the team, on him.
Aminu fell a little bit there.
Moustakis pump fake. Another pump fake.
This team is full of pump fakes, Nick. I don't know what's going on. As there's a minute left, clock's ticking down in seconds. Eddie Martin is pumped up on the bench. The amount of clamps on this team. The defense is unreal this game.
Ahmad for three, no good.
J-Ham gets the rebound. This game just means more, folks. I don't know how else to say it. It's just like the SEC.
A little late, but Brandon Bryant is subbed in for the Crusaders. Wilson
JJ.
to Raya off the bench. I think they got a piece of that, so it's
They
short.
got a piece of that.
I think Frank Canilla got a block
Go-
there.
Backcourt. Backcourt,
And
backcourt. Great defense from Sumo Wilson there.
Listen to this crowd, Kevin. Not many people as we would like, obviously, for obvious reasons, but it's loud.
It
You know
is.
it's a conference game here.
Oh, you know. It's not even just a conference game. It is the other team on 79th. That's who we're worried about.
Oh, yeah. Always a classic. So much history between these two teams. So sad we can't have some state playoffs this year. But by the looks of it, I don't think either teams are really.
Coach Burt wants to get a shot, I think, from Gabe Metzger here. Look for Gabe Metzger to get the final shot.
I think Wilson's going to take it. Driving up the lane, and it's a travel. So 17-13 with just under 2 seconds left. Rice is going to go for a prayer here. Around half court, short. And that will conclude the first quarter. Brother Rice up 17-13. Lawrence went on a little run to end the first quarter.
This is an old school battle here. I'm talking good defense, players diving all over the floor, people getting physical. The three is being utilized, but it's in the paint that where the teams are going to win.
Darius Wilson with three. Eddie Martin with three. Not really a leading scorer. The other
Leading
side,
scorer is
Mustakas has 7. And we will be back. Stay tuned.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. As number 2, Brandon Bryant checks into the game for number 23, Nick Harrell. The Vikings starting lineup is back with the exception of Eddie Martin. He is subbed in for Aminu Habib. Great defense being played tonight by both sides.
Oh, he's going to take it himself. It's a nice move. Good confidence here from Brandon Bryant off the bench, the senior. Wilson to Habib in the corner. Habib has a 3. Good recovery by Aminu. He's got to take it from around the elbow.
Yes, sir. Phenomenal, but you got job by Aminu Habib. Taking with the ball, finding the open shot.
He is now the leading scorer for the Vikings with 5, and they're good. Oh, he's wide open from Bryant from 3. Can't get it.
Metzger jumped too early there. Great read by Jalen Hamilton.
Vikings wasting no time. Here to come. Here comes Wofford. He's
No.
can't finish. Brother Rice also wasted no time. They got numbers. Nice pass to Bryant, and he's got it. I'm sorry, that was Ahmad Henderson.
Aminu walks it up. Sumo for 3.
Oh, good.
Poked away by J-Ham and dove by Aminu.
Yeah, he's out of bounds there. That was a great effort by Aminu there. I think he was out.
I do too, but I heard that skin on the
Oh,
wood,
yeah,
and
that
was
is not a good feeling.
That is nasty.
Not a good feeling. I can tell you from my pre-high school basketball experience.
Is that limited?
It wasn't actually. Since second grade, I want to say.
Oh.
How about you, Kevin?
I played eighth grade. Led the league in charges. Late charges taken.
That's an important stat.
It is.
I don't care what anyone says. Open three.
Brandon Bryant.
Has been a force off the bench.
Eddie Martin's about to check into the game. I would assume for Habib to get some more size on the floor.
Yep, that's a good point. It has been a struggle. Brother Rice has been dominating with the second chance opportunities.
Phenomenal finish by Sumo. Didn't even use the backboard.
Mentioned this earlier. Guys like Darius Wilson and Aaron Wofford and Jalen Hamilton, they have their football season coming up next week.
That is rough. That's a tough transition. They haven't had to play. They haven't had the opportunity to really practice with the football team.
Yep, and those three are key guys for that football team too. Got the quarterback.
Gabe
Darius
Metzger
Wilson.
brings it down. That boy Gabe.
Gabe Metzger is doesn't have any points yet, but has been playing great defensively. As both teams are going to get some subs.
Is Brandon McCoy checking in for Aminu Habib. Eddie Martin stays on the bench in the last second substitution there.
McCoy taking it up this time. Usually Darius Wilson's the one to take it up, but he's been in the paint. Metzger, tough pass for McCoy to handle, but a good recovery to get it to Hamilton. Hamilton's going to charge up the lane, and he's going to draw a foul.
Draw the foul. Great job by Jalen. Get the Brother Rice in foul trouble. Use their physicality against them. I have a feeling down the stretch the key to this game is going to be free throws. They cannot make this an express lane toll. They have to make this a free drive.
Another good point. There's been a lot of fouls for both teams early on. The Vikings already with 5 fouls. And Brother Rice with 3. Once they can't get the first one to fall.
No, that means possession.
Once trying to go 1 from 2 from the line. He can.
Misses
He misses
both.
both.
That's going to be.
A good effort from Wilson, but they're going to go over the back.
I hope these refs don't keep this up. They're making it a ref show, and it's becoming all about them. I do not like that one bit.
Give it to Cosme. He's going to take it all the way to himself.
Oh, phenomenal steal by Jalen Hamilton.
He's trying to get it to Harrell, but a good steal by Hamilton. Wilson is going to draw a foul.
And then one there would have been beautiful, but
Wilson's going to go line there. He has 5 so far. Right before they take the free throw, they're going to call a mass timeout. You know what that means, Kevin. Let's hear it.
we'd like to specially recognize tonight's game sponsor, Viking Logistics. It's owned by Bill Collison and Mike LaRusso, both class of 1992. Thank you for supporting the businesses that support the St. Lawrence Vikings. Also, do not miss the 21st Annual Bracket Buster on Saturday, April 3rd. That is Saturday, April 3rd, hosted at the One Allegiance Brewing in Chicago Ridge. You'll be able to watch the games. You'll be able to watch the games during the Final Four. Enjoy food from local restaurants such as Red Barrel and Chuck's, and new this year we'll have a Papa Shot tournament. For more information on this 21 and over fundraising event for St. Lawrence, click the link in the description below. Space is limited and this event will sell out, so grab your tickets early. All proceeds benefit St. Lawrence students. Nick, what do you think of Chuck's?
I love Chuck's. Can't ask for a better place. You know what? They always talk about their barbecue, but they have a really good breakfast selection there too.
They do, but their mac and cheese and pulled pork is just something not to mess with. You
Elite.
cannot mess with
Elite.
that. Now, Nick, we're thinking about getting beefs after the game. What do you get on your beef? How do you like your beef?
I'm kind of boring with them, to be honest. I like just mozzarella. That's pretty much it. I'm never a fan of peppers or any of that stuff. So yeah, just mozzarella. I know it's.
That I'm very upset by that.
I know you like your beefs loaded with toppings.
I'm a big fan of the beef, dipped, of course, baptized.
Oh yeah, I like that too.
With mozzarella, and then jardinere, Possibly maybe some peppers sometimes if I'm feeling a little risky, but the jardinere is a must for me.
Yeah, I'm Italian, man. They're disappointed. I don't really like jardinere. I know that's gonna upset a couple of the family members listening at home.
Yeah, I think that's going to upset most people here.
Darius Wilson will be shooting 2 for the Vikings.
So we return for our mass timeout, and
Hopefully-
Wilson will take 2.
Hopefully that timeout did not affect Sumo in any way,
A little icing of the free throw shooter.
as Tyler Showers checks in. And so does Nick Harrell. Moustakis is out of the game, and so is Kania.
Wilson can't get that bounce.
They are 1 for 4 on 3 throws today, Nick.
Yep.
That is a terrible
You
sign.
just mentioned that you might think that needs to be key to the game. It's not good. Good start.
They do not need much leeway, especially against one of the best teams in Chicago.
You still got to get yourself to the line, though, for obvious reasons, but you got to hit those. Especially 2 of your better players getting the line, too. You can't ask for better opportunities. St. Lawrence trying to shake that off and get a stop here. This would be a big one.
Eddie Martin is back in the game.
Anderson kicks it out to Harrell. No good. Rebound Wilson. Wilson gets it stripped. And Brother Rice has numbers, but they're going to take nope, they passed up on an open 3.
The fast break is stopped by the Vikings. Good job there. Trying to on the recovery.
Cosme drives the lane. They're going to call a foul.
Another foul call. I'm not liking this, Nick. I might get in trouble again for this.
Can I be honest? I'm not really liking it either. I'm getting a little angry.
I am getting very paranoid. It's
I
not
mean,
even
7
the first
fouls in the first half in a senior game in a rivalry.
It's not even second half
Come on.
yet. These games are obviously going to have more physicality. DJ Helwig is going to check in. I don't know for who, but we need a spark.
First shot is good.
Jay Hell, the sophomore off the bench, going in for Hamilton.
Dennis Hellwig enters the game.
We need
Byron
him
Burr
to
trying to
light,
get different looks out there as the Vikings are starting to struggle.
we need him to light it up from 3. Vikings are only down by 7.
Make that 8.
Second shot is good.
McCoy, Martin, Wofford, Wilson, and Hellwig, the 5 out there for St. Lawrence as they trail by 8. Hellwig's going to take his first look for 3. Too much.
Somebody wants to let the window open.
Open shot by Bryant. Can't get it to fall.
Oh, I have a foul on that.
Brother Rice continues to dominate in the second chance opportunities. As a 3 from Harold, no good.
Eddie
Rebound
Martin gets
Martin.
rebound.
And
And they finally call a foul on Brother Rice.
Martin's been banged up all day. He's been getting very physical.
This just means more to young Eddie Martin. DeMont Greenwood Mamba.
Byron Burt loves Eddie Martin. He doesn't necessarily light up the stat sheet, but he plays like that. He'll do anything he can to help his team win.
Especially in probably the last game at Viking Court, the new Viking Court.
Exactly. Sure. Want me to cut the thunder down?
And there's a foul. Both sides are getting called on pretty soft fouls. I am not liking it right now.
Hey, it went for us. We can't complain.
I can't complain because it goes both sides. I'm a fair guy.
True.
Foul is on number 13, Cullen Cosme, his second.
Cosme, after getting called the foul, is going to take a seat. As McCoy all the way over. That's a bad pass. But good defense, though, on the Crusader side. Luckily, out on Brother Rice. Very risky pass, and Vikings are lucky to not have that turn to 2.
I think they try to use
the
Aaron
Crusaders.
Wofford's athleticism to his advantage, trying to jump it over him and moss him like he does on a football field. But
That's not a bad idea. That man has bunnies, as the kids like to say nowadays.
good Lord.
McCoy for 3.
No. Something about left-handed basketball shooters, Nick. I don't know what it is.
You love him.
I love them and hate them. When it goes in, they're pretty, but when they miss, it's ugly.
Wilson, that's gonna be.
Oh, they called a block.
Wilson's starting to use his physicality. Martin, after a quick stop to the bench, is going to come right back.
That kid got sent across the floor. He slid a few feet there. We need to make these free throws. These are huge free throws.
Wilson is 1 for 2 at the line so far.
Here we go.
Kevin, what are we thinking so far? It's only a 7-point game.
I'm sorry. I love the physicality so far. This is a classic St. Lawrence Brother Rice matchup. A lot of physicality, great defense. I cannot wait to see the end of this game. It's pretty low scoring so far.
Pretty low scoring, physical as you said. 7 fouls each, a lot of fouls.
Oh,
A good
beautiful
strip by
steal by
Wilson.
Sumo.
Wofford gets it out to McCoy. Little pump fake, gets by. Good move, can't finish though.
And Sumo is
McCoy-
fighting with his own teammate for the rebound.
McCoy gets another look. Wilson trying to save
Oh!
it, and they're going to call a foul, I believe. Or was he out of bounds?
We have Ben Hootie, and he says he was not out of bounds.
I'm going to give a quick shout out to Ben Hootie.
And Peyton Dory for showing up today. Don't know what they're here for, but
And
they are here.
Matt Moore, too.
And Matt
behind
Moore.
the
Matt
camera.
Moore, obviously our director. He actually does so much for us.
We'll be sure to shout him out a couple more times throughout the game. They do a great job. Martin, deep three, pretty contested too. Can't get it to go.
Vikings have got to find to put the lid off of the basket. In games like these, you have to not try to be the hero. If you try to be the hero, you're going to end up being a villain.
Moustakis going in the paint like he always does. All right, so he's going to see if that 3 ball can fall. No, both teams are struggling to shoot threes, and it's going to be
Over the back on Frank Kania. I do love the goggle game from Frank Kania. That throwing it back old school with the goggles. He's looking like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out there.
from my point of view, I thought that was a headband, to be honest, at first.
In what world does anyone put a headband over
I
their
don't know.
eyes?
We're kind of far. That's also is an old school move, though.
Yeah, I appreciate the old schoolness.
Tyler Showers into the game for Brother Rice.
Tyler Showers coming in, the senior.
Eddie Martin beat it off the line. That's a foul on Luke Moustakis. Great job by Eddie Martin. It just means more, folks. A 1-and-1 for Eddie Martin. Needs to sink these here.
Fouls on number 15, Luke Moustakis.
Free throws have
Shooting the 1-and-1 is Eddie
not been falling for the Vikings so far today. You saw Aaron Wofford just missed one. Eddie Martin trying to get some revengeance for his team.
Revengeance?
A vengeance.
There you go.
I said a vengeance.
You said revengeance. I think you meant revenge, and then you said
no, I
vengeance.
said a vengeance. And another missed free throw by the Vikings. Let's forget about my speech error.
Yeah. The free throws are killing the Vikings right now. That should not be the case. I think if they made them all, they'd be down by 3. Good active
Trying to
hands
squeeze
by
it
Eddie
through,
Martin.
but Martin gets it. Story of this first half has been a lot of fouls, a lot of missed threes on both sides,
As that's a timeout by Brother Rice.
and a lot of missed free throws by the Vikings. As you saw, Martin just missed one last time. And the Vikings are going to take a timeout trying to clean things up here. Been playing pretty well defensively, but offensively they just can't really get anything to fall. Byron Birch is trying to get throw some new things at Brother Rice, getting Hellwig, getting McCoy in, but nothing really seems to be clicking so far.
And remember, this game is also brought to you by Monk Disinfectant Wipes. It is a one-step cleaner, a disinfectant, deodorizer, and sanitizer. With 80 towelettes, it cleans and disinfects in one easy step. Does not contain bleach or ammonia. Effective in presence and 5% serum contamination. Kills bacteria. Kills 99.9% of bacteria in 15 seconds. Keep it clean, Monk.
Keep it clean. Go get yourself some Monk wipes.
Get yourself a beef and get yourself some Monk wipes. Clean up the beef spillage after you get it dipped.
In times like these, you can never run low on disinfectant wipes. You can't ask for a better quality wipe than Monk. Get yourself some Monk wipes as we come back after the Vikings timeout. With 1 minute to go in the second half, 28-20, Crusaders lead.
A stop and a 3 here would be beautiful for the Vikings going into the second half.
Brandon Bryant was not in the starting five for the Crusaders to start off, but he's been playing a lot since he got subbed in early in the first quarter.
Seems like the Crusaders might be trying to get the last shot here. That's why I believe the IHS needs to implement a shot clock.
Oh, 100%. I could debate that for hours, Kevin.
It wouldn't even be a debate because there's no really negatives to it.
Exactly.
Besides maybe in the installation of a shot clock.
Here's our evidence right here.
Travel.
That's too long.
They held the ball for a good 45, 50
No,
seconds.
that can't
there.
happen.
That's.
I have to say, if you're listening,
Come at
get
me.
some meetings.
Go in my DMs.
So Lawrence spoils Brother Rice's initial plans, and they're going to get the last shot here with 12 seconds left. Let's see who it goes to. Everyone's getting a touch of the ball, but it ends up in Wilson's hands. Mid-range 2, can't get it. Second look saved by Walford, but no, goes to Bryant. He's going to throw up a 3, no.
Beautiful save by Aaron there, but could not find his man.
All right, that will conclude the first half. Kevin, what do you got to say? What's a little first half recap, thoughts?
Love the physicality. Brother Rice came out strong in the first half, and they are able to convert on the free throws and make a lot of threes. Vikings have to clean up all the small things, making free throws, hitting open shots.
Yep, couldn't have said it better myself. We had a good and entertaining first half on our hands. You do not want to miss the second half. We'll be back in around 10 minutes. Stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss it. St. Lawrence, Brother Rice, senior night when we come back.
the second half, the teams have changed direction. And it'll be St. Lawrence ball coming in to start the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the second half of the St. Lawrence Vikings basketball. They're down 28-20 as Aaron Wofford brings the ball up the court. If you hear that crunching, that is Nick Kane eating popcorn from the delicious St. Lawrence concession stand. Nick, hey, how you doing?
Delicious popcorn. I feel like that this popcorn's going to rally the Vikings for a big second half.
That's a foul.
Hopefully a win.
Beautiful job. Just got to pressure this team. Hopefully. These are huge free throws here. This proves how the Vikings come out in the second half.
Hamilton 0 for 2 so far at the line. If you're just tuning in, the Vikings have been struggling with free throws, and it's not a good start
At all.
But like Byron Bird always does, he starts the second half with his starting five. You got Martin, Metzger, Hamilton at the line, and Wofford and Wilson. Ironically, Brother Rice also has their
Starting five.
actually not their starting five because
Bryant's back in.
yeah, Brian has been playing mostly all game. He just didn't start.
Yep. He is in for Kania. Yes, he's in for Kania. As Bryant goes in, drives. This is out to Colin. Colin drives.
That pass was meant for Henderson actually, but he dropped it and it went back right back to the Crusaders luckily. And Moustakis is going to take a three. Moustakis, the 6'7" forward, has 10 points, I want to say.
Oh, Sumo had a good finish, but they didn't. They said it was on the ground and he will get 2 shots. The refs are once again back at it, calling all these fouls.
Already the second foul of the half for the Crusaders. They had 9 in the first half. So I did the math here. That's 11 in total. Bryant coming in with a full head of steam to make the layup. And a technical foul called.
A technical foul?
I don't know who that's on. But anyways, Ahmad Henderson's going to get a free throw, and they're going to get the ball back. I don't know who the technical was on. It was on Wilson. I know we tend to be biased, Kevin, but
I have no idea what he
I don't know what he did.
I feel like in order to get technical, you have to do something very stupid, and I don't think he did anything that's...
Maybe something was said that we cannot hear from here.
Maybe. But the ball don't lie, and he made both, so... I don't know.
And I can see you're also a firm believer in ball don't lie. I am a huge believer in that. It doesn't lie.
Vikes are down 14. The ref show continues.
Let's get some more popcorn in to rally the boys.
As Sumo is covering Moustakis. Moustakis, they switch. Eddie Martin's on Moustakis. Bryant drives in. This is out. Moustakis for 3. It's good.
6'7", been scoring in the paint all day as he hits his second 3 of the half.
Yeah, Moustakis is really doing good today. So St. Lawrence needs a 1 miracle of a comeback here.
Brother Rice with by far their biggest lead of the game. It's going to force St. Lawrence to take a timeout. So, Kevin, it's early, but what do you think it's so far in the start of the third quarter? For the Vikings side of things.
Well, I don't know. Is this a mass timeout? No, it's not.
No, Vikings called a timeout.
Okay. I think the refs really messed up Lawrence on that one. I hope Sumo actually did something that's actually a technical foul offense, because that really turned the tide of this game here.
It is game momentum, and Brother Rice has all of it. By far their biggest lead of the game with 17 points. It's been all Crusaders here in the third quarter. You just look at these. Brother Rice spent that time out clapping, getting hyped up, keeping the positive mind. And it looks like Byron Bird's getting into people's faces in their timeout.
As the Vikings come out of the timeout, they will keep the same starting 5.
Wofford takes it up this time. You see looks from Wofford, McCoy, Wilson, Hamilton. You don't really know what you're going to see at point guard for the Vikings. Just trying to get something to click. Wilson drives the lane, gets it to fall. He gets his 10th. He is the leading scorer for the Vikings.
By a mile. The next leading scorer has 3, and Sumo has 10.
Darius Wilson also averages most points per game by a lot for the Vikings. He averages around 16.
And Gabe Metzger is second. He's been pretty quiet today. We need Gabe Metzger to really come out.
Now, speaking of Metzger, I was going to say he's the second leading scorer on the team. He averages 11. But last game we did, the game versus De La Salle, seems like a while ago. It was like 2 weeks ago. He was quiet, and then he erupted in like the third quarter around this time.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. That's Gabe Metzger right there.
He has 2 points. Starting to get some touches. They're going to give it to Wilson, give it to the hot hand. Good look.
Slams it home.
The first slam dunk of the day for the Vikings. Goes to who else but Darius Wilson.
Putting a shock into the building. We're trying to get the momentum back.
Pass out, good move.
Misses
Can't get
the
the
layup.
ball in and out, but the ball bounces back.
Black
and
rock
his
by
hands.
Eddie Martin. Ooh.
Metzger and Martin going for that ball.
Eddie Martin slid into the wall. You can just care how much you can just see how much Eddie Martin cares about this game. He is sliding everywhere. I've never seen him not on the ground.
So like it's on Metzger, and Metzger's gonna foul him.
Yeah, that was a mismatch right there. Gabe Metzger on Mustakis.
Nothing you really do on that. Just get immediately fouled him.
Smart play by Metzger.
Brother Rice getting the ball in everyone's hands. Throwing different looks all around here.
Eddie Martin tips it.
Eddie Martin with a burst of speed.
No. The streak of white lightning. You could not see Eddie Martin, but he went out of bounds.
And they're going to lead the Crusaders to call on timeouts. Just like that, the Vikings are starting to chip away a little bit. Down 13 now.
This is a mass timeout.
You know what that means, Kevin.
This means we'd like to specially recognize tonight's sponsor, Viking Logistics, owned by Bill Clausen, class of 92, and Mike LaRusso, class of 92. Thank you for supporting the businesses that support St. Lawrence Vikings. Also, do not miss the 21st Annual Bracket Buster on Saturday, April 3rd, hosted at One Allegiance Brewing in Chicago Ridge. You'll be able to watch the games during the Final Four. Enjoy food from local restaurants such as Red Barrel and Chuck's. And new this year, we'll have a Pop-A-Shot tournament. For more information on this 21 and over fundraising event for St. Lawrence, click the link in the description below. Space is limited, and this event will sell out, so grab your tickets early. All proceeds benefit St. Lawrence students. As Nick had to take a business call there, Nick, what do you think of Red Barrel? Have you had Red Barrel?
I do not recall having Red Barrel.
Neither do I. I think we should try that out.
What do they have there?
I don't know. But
actually, yeah, no, I have had Red Barrel. What am I talking about?
It's at
I've had Red
5126
Barrel.
South Archer Avenue.
I've had that. It's been a while, but I've had it.
I think I've had it a while ago, but I've not had it.
Yeah, I've had that. I can't even tell you what I've had there, but I think it was pretty good.
I can't remember if I've been there or not.
It's been at least a year since I've been there. But beef sandwiches are on the agenda for later today, Kevin.
It's only beef today.
So sorry, Red Barrel. Maybe another time. But let's get back to basketball here.
Colin drives it in. Eddie Martin's playing good defense on him. Oh my gosh, another foul called.
Eddie, you can see his reaction. Obviously does not like that call.
I don't think many people like that call.
It's his second foul.
Jalen Hamilton already has 3 fouls. That's not what you want to see. Luke Mustakis gets it.
A little double team on Mustakas. About time. But all it does is lead to a Vikings foul. It's going to be on Wilson or Hamilton. It's on Hamilton. As you
That's
said,
his
he's in
fourth
foul
foul.
trouble.
Yikes.
He's got the sub. I think Amina's going to come in for him.
Yep, Aminu comes in for Jalen Hamilton. That's the cost of having these refs being so blow happy on their whistles.
Kevin McCormick is as old school as it gets, folks.
Bryant stole by Metzger. Metzger bring it up.
He's going to bring it up himself. Takes the lane by Mustakis.
Ooh.
Got a good look there. Obviously a size advantage there, but Metzger's going to draw a foul. Wow.
And Metzger misses a free throw. I do not know what is going on here.
Vikings are lucky it's their last game because I know Byron Bird haven't shooting free throws for a while after a performance like this. Luckily, he makes the second. I know.
The season's over after this.
I know, that's what I'm saying. They're lucky.
They are very lucky. I think Colin tries to find it, and another
ball.
And Eddie Martin is called with another.
I expect him to be subbed out now. He has 3 fouls. Yep. McCoy comes in for Martin. A 3 by Henderson's got it. That is a huge 3.
Vikings need to cut this lead in quick.
For the Crusaders' 41st point. Wilson trying to take it in his own hands, takes a shot, way too much on it, and rebound Mustakas.
It seems to me like Sumo might trying to be doing too much here. I know he wants to win this game, but he's got to use his teammates in order to help them win.
He hasn't received that much help on the offensive side from his teammates. Second leading scorer on the team has 5.
Yeah, that has to be frustrating for everybody.
And that's Aminu, the freshman. They're going to go to Mustakas, who was on Aminu.
A foul on Aminu.
It's not a shooting foul, though. Aminu's first of the game. Vikings with their 6th foul of the half.
Good defense by Metzger there.
Colin takes a dive, but Colin fell. Looks like he tripped over McCoy.
Timeout called by Rice.
Got timeout by Brother Rice. 2:58 left to go in the quarter. Vikings down 41-26. Stay tuned. You never know. We'll be back.
And we are back from the break. Harrell gives it into Mustakas. Mustakas gives it out to Colin. Colin on the top of the key, drives in. Gets rejected by the backboard. And Brandon McCoy gets the rebound. And
Sound like a hockey announcer there, Kevin.
I mean, I've
The
been,
auctioneer voice in there.
I don't know. I can't memorize names.
I have that same issue, Kevin. But
I had-
luckily, it's for us. Both teams have been keeping the same, pretty much 5 or 7 guys out there.
Yeah. Good pass down low to McCoy.
McCoy just straight up drops it. Now he has to save it, and it's turned over and out on Rice. St. Lawrence with a break there.
I'm surprised the refs didn't call a technical for Bryant slapping the pad. Seems like they've been calling everything nowadays.
I don't think that should be a technical, Kevin.
I don't think the technical should have been technical, but I guess here we are now.
Huge possession here by the Vikings, trying to keep this in reach.
Aaron drives mid-range. Bank,
Wofford
no.
way off. Wofford has been struggling today.
Maybe somebody left the door open, blew the wind out. Who knows?
Looks a little shaken up, too. He only has 2, couple missed free throws. That shot just did not look good at all.
Well, they come off a win last night against Loyola, and that was their first game in a week or two. That was our first game in 2 weeks.
Aaron Wofford looks noticeably really shaken up right now. Looks like his right knee is bothering him. Brandon McCoy is called for the foul.
Well, Wofford is hurt. I hope he comes out of the game because we need him for football season.
Oh, yeah. Say that again. He looks to be good now, running back. He's a tough kid.
As Nudo's about to check into the game. Metzger, no
Short.
good. Aminu
Oh,
fights for that
bounces it. Aminu
rebound.
somehow gets the rebound. Not good discipline at all by Brother Rice, and once again, they foul him.
Foul is a very loose term in this game.
And they're going to take Wofford out.
Wofford is laying down in pain. Alexis is there. Shout out to Alexis, our athletic trainer.
Oh, yeah, one of the best in the game.
The best in the game, no doubt.
Let's hope Aaron Wofford's okay. But Kevin Nudo getting his first looks out there. He is a
It seems to be something.
sophomore.
It seems to be something with Wofford's calf.
Or I'm sorry, he's a junior.
It could be a calf cramp for Wofford. Aminu for 3. Yes, sir.
That
Keep
is
beating Habib.
maybe the second leading scorer on the team with 8. That's his second three-pointer.
Vikings are down 15. A push. And another surprise. In breaking news, the Vikings have been called with another foul.
Brandon McCoy once again called for the foul. Really hope Aaron Wofford's okay too, because Cedar night too. Brian Bird's probably gonna get them all out there one last time, no matter the outcome of the game. And he deserves to be out there one last time. We hope he's okay. That was a 1-1, and he makes the first one, so he will get another one. It's Ahmed Henderson, to be specific. Hits them both.
Kevin Nudo is in the game. Sumo drives in. Reverse. No good.
He falls down hard, too. Brother Rice, 12-1 this year. It's been a great year for them.
You could see why this team is very good in
Great
all
year.
aspects of the game. They do all the little things correct.
Can't ask for a better year if you're Bobby Fraser, the head coach.
As there's a foul on Aminu Habib. You know, I might need to direct these referees to lens crafters in Chicago Ridge Mall.
Kevin, be careful. What you say.
It's the last game. What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Fire me?
That's a good point. And Kevin, also seniors.
And over the back.
As you mentioned, the physicality has been not limited at all, to say the least, this game. And both teams are coming off wins last night.
Well, you gotta love physicality in all basketball, but when you have refs that cannot keep the whistle out of their pocket, they just They ruin the game, and it's just all free throws, and then they have to start playing the game differently.
Might need to mute that mic for a little bit there.
It's a hot mic. I don't know what to say.
But yeah, back in last night, St. Lawrence beat Loyola 48-45. Very close one there. And you can't get more close than this. Brother Rice beat St. Rita 49-48 last night. Both teams do not seem to be fatigued at all. So credit to both teams there.
And they call a foul. Breaking news, everybody.
Some more breaking news, Kevin.
Another missed free throw. You know, this game is starting to sound like a broken record here, Nick.
It is, yeah. I just can't happen. Like, the game looks like it's, I wouldn't say a blowout, but Vikings are definitely trailing big. But it could be very changed if we make our free throws here. And we have not been doing so. We have at least 7 or 8 missed free throws, I want to say.
And if anyone's a fan of hockey, there is a state championship game tonight on the U18 Orland Park Vikings at the Arctic Championship rink, 7:20. Pack the house, everybody, if you are interested.
You going to that game, Kevin?
Absolutely, I will be in attendance. 2016 state champion along with the Orland Park Vikings, no big deal.
It's a nice flex right there. Hockey and basketball you played before high school, Kevin.
I did track and softball and volleyball, too.
Wow.
Did I take the school sports seriously? No, I did not. But hockey, I took seriously.
You've been there, done that.
Yeah, short stint with the track team.
See the difference of this game. Brother Rice has been making their free throws as they extend their lead to 17.
You could see Cullen directing his team. That would make him the leader and the alpha of this team. Eddie Martin was correct on that. Ahmad Henderson's been having a great year as well. He had a game winner against Fenwick with Bryce Hopkins, the Kentucky commit. Hit a game winner at Brother Rice. Phenomenal shot by him.
The Vikings are planning in the last shot here in the third quarter. Beats, actually, never mind. They're going to shoot it right away. In and out. 10 seconds left. Brother Rice.
Oh, my God.
Monstrous block there from Darius Wilson. I don't even know if that's a word.
That ball might have touched the earth's crust.
Reminds me of volleyball, Kevin. You used to do that back in the day? What position do you play in volleyball?
I was the middle. I was the guy who just hit the ball as hard as he could.
So you spiked it like that, like Darius Wilson just did?
Absolutely. I think we might need him on the volleyball team if he wasn't playing football.
Darius Wilson can play anything.
And there's another foul. Breaking news, everybody.
Our listeners have been spoiled with breaking news alerts from you.
Yeah, I know. Now, do you think this is a contacts issue, or do you think this is a... Maybe they're not wearing their glasses because the masks fog them up.
If you haven't seen, you could check Twitter, and me and you had a nice appearance there.
Yes, we had the NBA. We had our photographer Ben Hootie, with us going into the game with featuring Chastity, my car.
You named your car.
Yes, Chastity. She's a beautiful beast.
I have no comment on that.
She's an elephant. She's an elegant 2003 Buick LeSabre.
That thing's got some experience.
It's been as old as me. That thing is just
I
ready
thought
to-
my car was old. 2003. You might need a chassis. Might need a go. Might need a replacement going into college.
No, she's only got 72 miles. So she's only got Back for the fourth quarter action on this St. Lawrence versus Brother Rice game. It's a pretty one-sided lead right now, and I do not think the way this game is going that that's going to change.
Can't ask Bobby Frazier cannot ask for a better performance for his team
And a
in the third
charge.
quarter.
Beautiful job by Gabe Metzger.
Brother Rice completely dominated the third quarter. Vikings had 10 fouls in one quarter.
I wonder why. That makes Rice in the double bonus. Aaron Wofford on the wing.
All right, Aaron Wofford's back. It's an important note. It's very good to see in a game that has nothing really been going right here for the Vikings, but it's great to see Aaron Wofford back out there.
All senior lineup out there for St. Lawrence besides Aminu Habib, who's in for Darius Wilson. Great seeing Aminu out on the floor, a part of the future of this basketball team.
Mustakis right over Metzger for his
Timeout by Brother Rice.
his 17th point of the day. Mustakis the leading scorer for them with 17. The second with 15 is Ahmad Henderson, the sophomore guard. And Brother Rice is going to take a quick timeout.
And we are back from the Brother Rice timeout as St. Lawrence will pass the ball in. Gabe Metzger to Aminu Habib.
Got a little commercial break Justin Timberlake jam session too. We're trying anything to get the Vikings rallied up here. Down 22.
Not the most famous person right now, Justin Timberlake. After what he did to Brittany. Free my girl. Aminu drives. Surprised they didn't call that a foul.
They must be hearing your request, Kevin.
Maybe they have. Maybe they know there's 20. They're up by 20 points.
22.
22 points. There's 7 minutes left. It's looking very dire for the Vikings right now.
Actually tries to squeeze
Oh,
it a pass
and
to
right-
Hamilton.
Right when I said that, they just call a foul. They can't get out of their own way. As Jalen Hamilton will take 2 shots. Makes one. Can you smell that?
No, I don't.
I'm
What is
smelling a bit of a comeback right now. Don't you smell it?
it? Kevin, you just yelled at me last broadcast for jinxing things.
I was jinxing a win. I can't be optimistic about a comeback.
That's very hypocritical of you.
That's not.
But you know what? I am too, actually, now that you bring it up. Let's do it.
Oh, great.
Mustakis. I'm saying his name a lot.
Aminu
Cannot
Habib.
seem to stop him. Him in his 6'7" frame. Aminu turns down an open three. He's going to drive the lane. Gets it out to Hamilton. Good pass. Good look for Hamilton. He's short. Wofford cannot get the rebound.
Seems like Sumo Wilson's going to check back into the game. Hopefully they give the seniors a proper send-off.
If you want to come back, like you said, you got to have Darius Wilson out there.
The heartbeat of this team. Eddie Martin gets the rebound.
Wofford, a little Euro step. And get it to fall. And Wofford is shaken up yet again.
Oh.
So the Vikings only with 4 guys out there. And the ref's going to take a timeout. We hope he's okay. You know what? Just you got to worry about the future now at this point with Aaron Wofford. He's too special of an athlete to risk anything.
In high school, the only thing the high school is not the only thing he's worried about right now.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
worried
for
about
sure.
going to Western Michigan, starting as a freshman for football.
Darius Wilson goes back in the game for Aaron Wofford. The Vikings trail by 22 points with 14 left to go in the last quarter on senior night here at St. Lawrence. Bryant's been great all day for Brother Rice as he draws a foul. And that's called on Eddie Martin.
Oh my gosh, breaking news, everybody. Another foul has been called. Kane, did you see that one coming?
No. That's why he caught breaking news. I don't think the viewers saw it either.
I honestly hope we get the 20 fouls just so we can call this night a historic moment.
It's always history when these two teams play each other.
Good or bad.
But Kevin, in the ref's defense, we did both mutually agree that the ball does not lie. And Brother Rice has been making the free throws, St. Lawrence has not.
Well, I think that just comes down to skill at this point. That just comes down to being able to make the free throws.
McCoy driving. Look at that confidence from
Phenomenal.
the six man.
Reminds me of Kurt Cabello from University of Illinois.
Crowd is still very loud and optimistic here.
Eddie Martin almost tipped that pass.
Henderson
And
drive the lane, kick it back out.
this is when you need a shot clock. They're just getting timeout at this
Oh,
point
good pass. Good look.
as they drive in.
Ahmad Henderson has also been great for the Crusaders. That was a 17 points. Just great ball movement and a great look. And a great finish. There's Wilson. Good move. No.
Cannot finish. I do not see Aaron Wofford back on the bench. Seems like he's probably in the training room or the locker room.
Still by Wilson, and he can't get the layup to fall.
That's been the story of this whole game.
Oh, and another missed layup.
Missing
Jeez,
layups.
what is
I have
going
no
on?
idea what's going on.
Well, deep pass to Darius Wilson. Not going to call it travel. Gets a second look. What is going on?
Okay, this
right now?
game is looking like a YMCA OIA game. This is getting ridiculous, guys. This is getting absolutely ridiculous.
Took the words out of my mouth. I
I
was
feel like
just
this
going
is
to
a
say that.
kindergarten basketball game. Except in kindergarten games, the refs don't
Reminder,
keep
these
calling
two
fouls.
teams are pretty good. I don't know what all these missed layups are about.
As there is a mass timeout, so you know what that means.
You know what,
Nick?
Kevin? I'll take this one. Do I read from here?
Yes.
We'd like to specially recognize tonight's game sponsor, Viking Logistics, owned by Bill Clausen, class of 1992, and Mike LaRussa, also class of 1992. Thank you for supporting the businesses that support the St. Lawrence Vikings. Also, don't miss the 21st annual Bracket Buster on Saturday, April 3rd, hosted at One Allegiance Brewing in Chicago Ridge. You'll be able to watch the games during the Final Four, enjoy food from local restaurants such as Red Barrel and Chuck's. Both have great food. And this year, we'll have a Pop-A-Shot tournament. For more information on this 21 and over fundraising event for St. Lawrence, click the link in the description below. Remember, space is limited, and this event will sell out. We promise you it will. So grab your tickets early. All proceeds benefit St. Lawrence students. It's a mouthful right there, Kevin.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Fun fact about Pop-A-Shot. At a restaurant in Naples, me and Jeremy Carroll hold the record on the Pop-A-Shot machine, and I've never been more proud of my life.
That's a dynamic duo.
It was very intense. We spent a lot of money on that, and a lot of quarters on that game.
Does the record hold?
I have no idea. I haven't been back those last year.
We got to check it out.
I know.
I hope you still.
Hopefully,
have
with
the record.
COVID going on, nobody went in there.
Yeah, true.
But it's also Florida, so who knows at this
That's a
point.
little out-of-state record you guys hold.
Yeah,
Repping
we're-
Illinois.
Yeah, I know I wish it could be your home location. I just put Big Beef. As this game ends, we slowly, actually quickly get into the football season, and right after that, we go into baseball season. We hope to see, hopefully, all of you guys onto the broadcast on those games. Hopefully, we could have more fans since they were outside at baseball, and football games.
Yep, it's been a crazy year. We're glad you could tune in this last game, senior night. Not going the way the Vikings wanted, but you cannot discredit the way the Vikings have been playing this year. But yeah, once again, things have not been going the way the Vikings want. But the Vikings cannot hold their heads down walking off the court. They've had a great year.
And a great few years they've been a part of this program. They've
major props to Byron Burt, their first-year head coach. Rebound by
Kevin Nudo gets big in the paint, gets the rebound, put it back in.
But yeah, the future does look bright for the St. Laurence Vikings.
Even though their entire starting five was all seniors, their bench was a huge part in their success this year.
Oh yeah, they got depth.
As Amina Habib on the top of the key. Is Eddie Martin on the wing. Quiet night for all the Vikings here today.
Yep, Brother Rice is a great team, offensively and defensively. McCoy can't get the three to fall.
Nudo, another rebound.
By Nudo, he's gonna
gets big. As the Vikings call a timeout.
Now Brother Rice is gonna call a timeout.
That was Brother Rice?
Yep.
Oh. Hopefully Vikings put all the seniors on the floor, honor them in some way.
3:30 to go in the game. As yep. If you don't know, there will be no state playoffs. This is the last game of the year, senior night. But overall, a pretty good year for the Vikings. They're gonna finish with a 7-4 record, 500 at home, 3-3 at home. It shows how much we missed you guys being here. But a 4-1 away record.
Yeah, well, this year has been very tough on everybody. I think in the record books, this team is going to go down as probably our senior class probably go down as probably one of the most underappreciated classes. Do you think? As freshmen, this whole senior class went 31-0 as freshmen, Nick. That is 31-0.
Oh yeah, I remembered. Yep.
We were a wagon.
You knew the future was bright from the start.
Jalen, Aaron, and Sumo were on the teams as sophomores when they made it to the super sectionals. No, when they made it to the sectionals. We never quite got past the sectional championship. Was our regional was very tough with Bogan, and who's the other one?
Messing the wrong guy.
Who's the other one? Bogan and who else?
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, we lost to Morgan Park. Yeah, we lost to Morgan Park with Io DeSumo and Adam Miller on the same team.
He's doing pretty good in Illinois right now.
Yeah, I'd say so. And the Mount Greenwood Mamba strikes. But we faced a lot of good competition. We had Io DeSumo, who's going to be drafted in the NBA this year.
Lawrence not stepping off the gas, even though this game is becoming very out of reach, down 19.
And the refs are now putting the whistles in their pocket.
Vikings trying to score on their second possession in a row. Metzger for threes, guys.
Woo! The only bad thing about this is it might be a little bit too late for the Vikings.
Time is not a friend in St. Lawrence, and Brother Rice is going to take another timeout. As a little bit of hope remains for the St. Lawrence Vikings, so stay tuned. They're loud.
I've seen crazier things.
You cannot tell by that St. Lawrence bench that they think they're going to lose this game. I think there's still hope.
If this game was 5 quarters,
Oh, watch out. That's maybe another thing we got to implement. We got to
Yeah.
talk to the IHSA about.
But they wouldn't be quarters, it'd be periods then. As the Vikings are now going for the.
Yeah, Brother Rice has numbers. And he's got to get the end one to fall.
Never mind about the whistle in the pockets. Never mind.
It's a great shot by Bryant through contact.
There's been 12 fouls. The scoreboard's not even counting them anymore because I don't think it goes that high. I think 10 is the highest amount of fouls it goes.
Yep. A little recap of this game. A lot of fouls, as we said. Can't really make our free throws. And just the offense never really seemed to click. So, yeah, Lawrence just could not play a complete game today. And it really stinks. Because, as you said, senior night at versus Brother Rice. Games like these you want to win more than the other ones. No matter what anyone says.
And Aminu Habib gets the N1. Oh.
Habib shaking up too. You do not want to see that. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with on this varsity team for the years to come. He's only a freshman. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, as you look now, fortunately, Aaron Wofford is on the bench now. He's out there.
That is a great sight to see. You do not want him injured for his future.
Hopefully he's ready next Friday. If we haven't mentioned that, St. Lawrence Vikings football is going to start off their season.
A push. And we are back on the train. Oh, my. This is. I don't know who told them, but the Lens Crafters is in the Chicago Ridge Mall, not too far away.
Give him the address. Give him the address.
It is at 320 Chicago Ridge Mall, C15, Chicago Ridge, Illinois, 60415. I might stop in with them after the game because their eyes need to be checked. I cannot say who I compared them to against De La Salle, but I stand by that comparison.
Ball don't lie, Kevin. Look at that.
I know, the ball does not lie.
I took a peep at your phone. It's only a 3 out of 5 star. I think you got to find a more quality.
Honestly, a 1-star could help these guys. I don't think you get worse than what you're at now. Walmart Vision and Glasses in Bedford Park.
Oh, we need more than just Walmarts.
That's 3.5 stars. As another missed free throw, the ball does not lie, and these refs are lying through their teeth.
Vikings going right at him. Eddie Martin for 3. No good.
Sumo gets the rebound.
Rebound by Darius Wilson. He's been struggling in the paint as of late.
Eddie Martin, Metzger.
Still the leading scorer. Metzger contested 3 shorts. Had a lot of second chance looks there. Could not finish. Bryant over Metzger. Brother Rice gets the second chance opportunity.
Metzger got up near the rim on that one. I heard he's been dunking in the layups. Another foul. Kane, I think it's at like what, 15 now?
I lost track. Like you said, they can't even go over 10 at the scoreboard that we're looking at right now.
This is getting ridiculous.
I mean, what else can you expect in a Catholic League game though with these two teams? Physicality.
I expect a lot of physicality, but the refs should also expect that there's going to be physicality. You just got to let it slide sometimes. That's just what makes this rivalry so great. But I guess they didn't get the memo.
It's a good thing that this is a Saturday morning game because the refs have time to go to Lens Crafters after this.
Yeah, if it was
still in the prime of the day.
Yeah, if it was a Sunday, I'd be pretty worried. But this is probably prime time for clients. It might be a little bit of a wait, but it's worth it when you guys need to get checked this badly.
A bad pass from Aminu. Goes out of bounds. So we wind down the senior night. The seniors out there are Eddie Martin and Darius Wilson.
And Metzger.
And Gabe Metzger.
Vikings get the ball out in transition quick as Metzger for a 3. No. For some of these seniors, it'll be their last game playing in a basketball court. An official basketball game. Unless they join a men's league like Coach Cole.
Oh, yeah. As these seniors, they all have played a vital importance to this team. We mentioned earlier their starting 5 has been consistent with 5 seniors all year. Another senior you want to shout out that's not out there right now is Aaron Wofford. We hope he's all right. And Jalen Hamilton's also on the bench. They've all been great this year. All been big pieces for the Vikings all year. Risky pass there from Metzger. Luckily, it falls to Martin's hands.
And there's a
That is
foul. That's a foul and a half.
That foul looked like it was a little. Had some purpose there.
Yeah, he took Sumo on a spin there.
This limited crowd has been in their A game, despite St. Lawrence not really being on it. Been hearing them all day, even right now.
Yeah, it was a technical foul.
So Brother Rice will cap off their stellar year, 13-1. The CCL champions too. Here's Wilson misses the free throw. 8-0 at home, 5-1 on the road, and 12-1 conference.
Now, I want to thank again everybody for watching the ref show featuring St. Lawrence and Brother Rice, because that's how it seemed to be today.
Taking the spotlight away from the
actual players at hand, taking away their scene.
and the bad boys.
Yeah, the bad boys. The
Not
bad
to
boys
get
are back.
egotistical here, but
The bad boys are
took our
back.
spotlight here today. The refs.
They did. That was going to be the return of the bad boys ever since our quote-unquote suspension from the De La Salle game. They were not too pleased.
And Kevin, what do you say? A lot of the media thinks that we're not really gonna make a return, but I think the bad boys are gonna. It's far from over for the bad boys.
Yeah, the bad boys might be back on a girls' volleyball game at some point.
You never know. Don't rule any sport out.
Yeah, don't rule any sport. We could be doing a track and field meet. You never know.
Yeah, why not? That'll be electric. And yeah, a little breaking news I wanted to share out later in the game is that me and we mentioned Ben Hootie's with me now. We'll be announcing the first St. Lawrence football game next Friday. Finally, they're going to start playing. We cannot be happier. Make sure you tune into that. Go Vikings. Get to see Darius Wilson, Aaron Walford, Jalen Hamilton playing football.
Also, Brandon McCoy.
As well as Brandon McCoy and I want to say J.J. Rye's on that team too.
No,
right?
he's not. I don't believe he is. He might be, but as Darius Wilson gets quite possibly his last point as a St. Lawrence Viking, he's been a great part of these teams the past few years. As Eddie Martin gets the rebound. Seniors are trying to give somebody their last shot of their career here. Eddie Martin.
Possibly his last shot of his career.
Oh, boy. You don't want...
The season for the St. Lawrence Vikings as Brother Rice takes it 69-47, and they are going nuts on this senior night. Congrats to all the seniors on both sides. Congrats to both teams on a great season. Byron Burt, Bobby Fraser, their respective coaches. Let's give a quick shout out to all these seniors that mean so much to the St. Lawrence basketball program. You got Darius Wilson, you got Gabe Metzger, you got Jalen Hamilton, you got Aaron Walford, and you have Eddie Martin. As you hear right now, the crowd's cheering for them. They deserve it.
I don't think they can hear because they're not on the court.
Let's also give a shout out to assistant coaches for St. Lawrence, Jim Tracy and TJ Cobbs. Vikings will finish the year off 7-4. Kevin, like we said, we will be back, me and you, but not for basketball. But yep, we thank you for tuning in. We want to give a thanks to Ben Hootie, Matthew Moore, Mr. Gacious doing the behind-the-scene work. Kevin, any last words as we cap off this season?
Stay classy, St. Lawrence.
Oh, yeah, always. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Thank you for tuning in despite the outcome. Go Vikings. We have a lot of events coming ahead. Stay tuned.